So I fought the whole bunch of supervillains, people to take over the moon and take over my twin brother and things like that. But now I'm going to be fighting the most vicious villain of them all, Cockroach Man. Wow. Despicable Me 4 released a couple of weekends ago here in 2024 and is directed by Chris Renaud, who's also directed such films like Despicable Me, Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, Despicable Me 2, and The Secret Life of Pets. And this film is starring the voices of Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Pierre Coffin, Joey King, Miranda Cosgrove, Sofia Vergara, Steve Coogan, Stephen Colbert, and Will Ferrell. Gru attends a high school reunion and reignites his feud with other notorious supervillain Maxim, who has crossed his genetics with a cockroach and is now Cockroach Man, or Insect Man, which one doesn't matter. So now the Anti-Villain League sends Gru and his entire family into witness protection so that they can hopefully live out the rest of their days in safety. And in the meantime, the minister assigns 5 specialty minions to undergo testing to obtain superpowers and to become the Mega Minions to help protect the city in the meantime. So anytime you put the minions on screen for me, I'm going to be extremely happy. That is what this franchise is known for. It's the Minions. The Minions are hilarious in everything that they do. Even though the Minions movie itself, the first one, wasn't all that great of a story, it was still awesome because it's the frickin' Minions. They can do no wrong for me and for the majority of other people out there. So whenever you put the Minions on screen in this movie, please know I'm having a great time. I am loving it. And the fact that they're getting superpowers, especially in this film, because it's just a precursor to the Fantastic Four that we're going to be getting in a couple of years, because they all have the powers of the Fantastic Four, and it just made me happy. But even though they get superpowers, they're still their little tiny, dopey, incredibly pratfally selves, and they all get in each other's way, and things blow up, and they get trapped in jello molds, the standard Minion stuff. Again, the Minions are freaking cool. Everything else in this movie, though, is very paint by numbers, and at the end of the movie, I was wondering, why does this movie happen? Because nothing really advances here in terms of character. It's been a couple of days now since I've watched it. Now I've finally sat down to record my review, and I am struggling to remember exactly what happens. The only parts I remember are the Mega Minions. The other parts with Gru and his family going into witness protection, I'm drawing a blank. The story here is very forgettable, and it's not because it's bad, it's just the stuff that we've seen before with this family, and like I said, these characters do not advance, they don't change in any way, shape, or form. They are still the same people that they were at the start of this movie than they were at the end of this film, and that's why you go into movies, is to see a character change and transfigure themselves from one stage of their lives to another stage. We want to see that transformation, and we want to go along for the ride as the audience member. But we don't get that. Gru is still his same self, his wife is still the same person, his children are all really the same. It looked like there was potential here in the oldest daughter. Maybe we could have gotten a nice character arc from her where she's starting a brand new school and she's getting bullied. But those story beats went nowhere. It was just a little thing where she shows up and she got glitter bombs, so she's all in glitter, she gets in the car, and that was really it. I would have loved to have seen a story where she is getting bullied at school, and then through some help, maybe again with the Minions could have helped her, she could have overcame that bully and became friends with whoever was bullying her. But no, we instead focus on Gru becoming, I guess, a mentor and a friend to the next door neighbor little girl. I'm remembering things now. She's blackmailing him because she knows who he is, and she wants to break into some joints, so she's going to help her do that. Why? Why are we doing that? That story should have just been completely changed to where Gru is helping probably his oldest daughter get into the business. That could have been a great story beat where it's father and daughter and they're getting closer with each other. But no, just a random girl next door, because she's blackmailing her, she gets what she wants. It's a great message to teach people, you know, blackmail. It frickin' works. The animation, of course, here is great. It's been great for the last several Despicable Me entries and the Minions entries. I love the clean and crisp 3D style of their animation. It's just, again, it's all paint by numbers stuff, as if this was like a TV show and we're just hitting all of our standard beats that we get every single week. If we're going to do another Despicable Me movie, make something up. Be creative. Stop rinse and repeating with everything that you've done in the previous Despicable Me movie. That, and just add more Minions. Make it another Minions movie, because we need more of those. I'm gonna give Despicable Me 4 2 out of 5 Blu-rays. So guys, if you've seen Despicable Me 4, what did you think about it? What is your ranking now of all the Despicable Me and Minions projects that are out there? Whatever you thought, comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you all the next time I'm releasing my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.